Hello again, this is Dan Gage with another YouTube video. This is part 2, low-hanging fruit. Okay, for those of you that haven't seen part 1, low-hanging fruit are the easy things. Just like it sounds, the low-hanging fruit. Easy to pick, you don't need a ladder. Okay, so this is for all you guys out there that are learning harmonica, and it's more of a philosophical approach. Part 1 was about licks, part 2 is about the philosophies. Okay, so number 1. Broke this down into 6 categories. First of which is practice. Okay, you can find every secret you need to play the harmonica on YouTube, in books, on CDs, and it doesn't mean a damn thing unless you practice. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, spend some time with the harmonica. Spend a lot of time. It's not years, it's hours. In the car. On your lunch break, whatever it is. If you want this thing, if you want to sound good on the harmonica, and I want you to sound good, you've got to put the time in. So don't just watch the videos and see Adam doing it, see Jason doing it, see Ronnie doing it. Put that time in on your own. Practice, practice, practice. Number 2, I believe you should listen to other people play the harmonica, at least so you know how it should sound, okay? Somebody you can tell the difference with somebody that sounds really good, like Jason, for example, versus somebody who's a little bit sloppy, maybe isn't sounding too good. So listen to other people play the harmonica. Go and see them live. Listen to recordings. If you're into the blues, there's a million from Little Walter, Sonny Boy Williamson, Big Walter, George Smith, modern times, Rod Piazza, Kim Wilson, William Clark, Mark Hummel. I mean, there's a million of these guys that you can listen to. John Popper, if you're into, as I was as a kid. So listen to harmonica music. The other thing, number 3, is to listen to non-harmonica music, okay? If you want to learn how to solo, if you want to learn how to swing, you got to listen to people that can swing. So things like B.B. King. I mean, you can learn so much about phrasing and taste from somebody like B.B. King or Louis Jordan or Louis Prima or I mean, there's a million examples of John Coltrane, Miles Davis. Listen to jazz, listen to rock and roll, find your influence. I learned a lot from Duane Allman. Slide guitar and harmonica are very close in what notes they play. So, don't just listen to harmonica. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Number 4, work on specifics, okay? Drills. Work on the little things, the details, whether it's your bends. There's a lot of good bending, Okay, we have to work on that. The pros have to work on the details. Work on your long tones, okay? You won't sound better without practicing, without relaxing, without spending the time. So sometimes you just have to sit there and go... Okay, time spent making nice, clean single tones, single notes, and do it with your bends. Do it with your vibrato if you've got a vibrato. Maybe I'll talk about vibrato in another video. But really work on specifics. If you have a lick, break it down, You start it slow and maybe... and then you repeat and you work it faster and faster as I think Adam has a great video. He talks about breaking things down. So work on specifics. Work your bends. Work your single notes. Work on those things. Really pay attention to how it sounds and try to make it sound better. Work on your articulation and your hands and really work on it. Okay? Part 5. Work on playing. Okay, so, they call it playing music for a reason. It's play. It should be fun. So you spend some time, every now and then when you're in the mood, whatever, work on the specifics, but every now and then just stick the harmonica in your mouth and play. Okay, here's something that I did when I was a kid, to put some more music into this one. I was just messing around, and so this is me opening my history, my silliness when I was little, I call this a sea chanty because it reminds me of what maybe you picture being on a pirate boat. But the point is that it's something that just pops into my head and I just do. So you can do the cowboy thing. I mean, this is a fun instrument, guys. You can sit there and pretend you're in a Wild West movie. You learn the instrument by playing with it, okay? I mean, you can read the books. Like I said, you can listen to the harmonica, but ultimately, you can become a creative force, not just an imitator, by just playing with the thing. So like my video on additive techniques, or my video on one hole at a time, which I got from a book, I think David Barrett, again, his stuff is awesome too. You know, spend that time, guys. Spend that time just screwing around. You'd be surprised. Sometimes you come up with licks. Sometimes you come up with songs that you know and you didn't know. I figured out Star Wars, and I swear to God, I wasn't even trying. Okay, I mean, just spend the time, and you know what? You don't have to be that good at it, but you're listening to other people play the harmonica. You're listening to lots of music. I believe that harmonica is an obsession, and that you have to just be really into it, and you should want to practice. So, listen to harp, listen to other music, work on your specifics, work on playing with the damn thing. And again, practice, okay? The big secret is the time you spend and the work you put into it, okay? All that stuff that Jason's got, I can't do it yet, but I'm working on it. Okay, let's get this one out of here at 7 minutes. Thank you, folks. Hope you watch. Send me your comments and your questions. Watch Adam's videos, watch Jason's videos, watch Ronnie's videos. And yeah, just love this YouTube thing. Okay, let's go.